Hey everybody, thanks for joining. This is the Trash Mob. This is our Dungeon World campaign that we began earlier this year, and we've been having a blast with it. This is your first time watching. I'm glad you found us. Thank you. Be sure to give this video a like so you can stay tuned, and other people can also find us and help spread the word of the Trash Mob. And everyone should be coming to Kinderfell. Anyway, let's get into our story. But first, let's introduce our characters, and let's see who they're playing, and then we'll jump right in. So let's start with Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm playing Helga, a vegetarian barbarian.
And I screwed up the name. It's Kindle Furter.
Something like that.
Apparently, I don't even know my own lore. Anyway, let's talk to Q.
Hey everybody, I'm Q. I'll be playing Killian Dare, the irascible ranger. Thank you for joining us, and on the road to conversion to Kinkelfurter.
Yeah, I've been running this game for a couple episodes. I don't know the lore, but anyway, I'll get there. Let's talk to Jeff.
Hello everybody, I'm Jeff and I'm playing Sofaheart, the immolator salamander. And I still don't know the lore of anything. I just burn it instead.
Every time you talk, I think of Randall from Monsters Incorporated. Any inspiration there?
May or may not have been some inspiration on this character.
I always think of him.
Good.
And last but not least, let's talk to Vivi. You're on mute, my friend.
That was so embarrassing. Can I do it again?
Over.
Pretend that didn't happen. And then now I come in. What up? My name's Viv. I play Sparrow. #1 Kinkelfurter fan.
Kinkelfurter.
Triangle it up.
That's it.
I do play Sparrow. Group Rogue. Group Charismatic. Rizmaster. Talker. Mathematician. Finance engineer. Patron of prostitutes, just spreading the gospel, spreading the word, and Kinkelfurter bless it up.
It's longer every intro.
It does.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
Now, if you guys were the A team, which role would? And I don't know, Vivi, do you know the A team?
Not striking a bell.
Okay, the show had Mr. T on it.
I feel like it's got to be phased, right?
There was a
Vivi
remake.
would be Murdoch.
There was a remake of it.
Yeah, Vivi would be Murdoch.
Okay.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Helga's a bit of a BA.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sulfurheart is face. Maybe. Yeah, it's definitely face.
Evil face.
Yeah, evil face. Yeah.
Yes.
Ex-United States Army pilot Captain H.M. Howling Mad Murdoch. Who is this?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
The best character ever from the 80s.
Yeah.
I'll take what I can get.
That's where the expression "I love it when a plan comes together."
Yep.
Well, who's Mr. T?
Oh, Helga.
Yeah.
Helga.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, correct. The muscle.
Right.
Oh, there we go. Hey.
Hey, Crash.
Okay.
Hey.
My favorite part was when, I swear to God, I think the show was on at 8 o'clock. At 8:45 every week, they started making their weapons for like the big thing in the end. When they would, fight off bad guys, and they always had an acetylene torch, no matter where they were, out in the freaking desert or something.
That van had everything.
I don't know. I guess they had the van,
Yeah.
But you were
That
just
was
like,
a real star.
how do they always have this? No, it's just like it's stock footage.
What?
Unfortunately, I have no stock footage for us to show.
It's fake?
But we're original. Let's get into what happened last episode.
All right.
The mob had gotten lost and ended up in a canyon that seemed to be perpetually dark. Is kind of the best way to put it. They followed a trail down into the canyon, hoping for riches and fortune. So far, all they found was darkness, a cave with some dead bodies in it, including some kind of gelatinous person, who I think we named Gerard Gelatin. Or gelatine, excuse me. And
Jellington.
Yeah, well,
Everybody heard something different.
it also
I was
depends on
gonna
where
let
you're
it
from,
slide,
you
you
know. So.
He's malleable. He's flexible like that.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes,
Mold him to
"Well."
your will.
They didn't get much sleep, honestly. They had been awoken by the lovely smell of lavender that had been coming from one of the passages. Wandering down there, they found a ghostly woman by the name of Esmeralda, who didn't really enjoy having their presence, but wasn't overly aggressive to them. I believe she just
Really?
sort of defended herself and advised them that, well, they shouldn't follow this path into something she called the kingdom, something that lay below. So they kind of backed off from there, and they really didn't get much sleep the rest of the night. In fact, they wake up and they're not even sure if it's daytime, because again, there's almost no sunlight coming down here. Stepping outside, they are able to see that there is a little bit of sunlight now coming down. So if they did sleep till dawn or whatever, you can see a little bit of light, and it is lighting up a little bit of the path ahead of them. Really, it is a narrow path along the cavern wall, or excuse me, the canyon wall. At most, it looks like it's about 8 feet wide, but you see some spots it starts to get a little more narrow, and that kind of just about to where the sunlight ends. Looking back the way they came in, they would probably be able to walk in a little more sunlight if they chose to walk out of here. But let's find out what the mob decides to do.
Well, I think the plan is to head further down into the chasm, right? Look for food
Riches.
and
Not
riches.
sure how much you're going to find of that. Food, probably.
Yep. Food, water, and riches. In that order. So I'm going to try to make a few more torches to take with us. Just pick up the scraps of fabric that's left over from the dead people.
Sure.
Their longer bones.
Sure.
We're gonna need some sort of light sources.
Loot the dead.
And a snack.
Yeah, you can taste some of that tumbleweed so far. It's kind of yummy. You know?
It might need a little dipping sauce. It's a little dry.
Yeah, no.
I like it spicy.
Gross.
Okay. Well, so the plan is then the mob step out, and then really going to the right would take them down, start down the path. Like I said, there's a little bit of sunlight. You're guessing it's mid-morning almost. So it does illuminate a little bit of the path, but you don't see much more than that.
You're not the only one having trouble seeing. Maybe I need glasses.
Nah, it's just getting dark.
You know, I work best in the dark, you know? 5 finger discount, little bird tweet in the night, you know the whole shebang.
I don't think you're going to find that here. It's not like there's a lot of stores in this kind of area.
Yeah, but
Maybe you can
people
find
gotta
us
have,
some
like...
seeds.
I could find seeds. Yeah, I could definitely find
Yeah.
seeds.
Yeah.
Overhead, you hear sound of, sounds like some sort of large winged creature moving. The leathery flap of wings.
What if I catch us breakfast?
I could
We could get...
illuminate the situation.
Okay.
It's probably a bat.
So I'll go ahead and I'll
How do you
conjure my flame.
Okay.
Burning brand.
Okay. And
Just in case.
Let me take a look. Oh, yep. Go ahead.
Can you
and
throw
do
that up like a flare?
I guess we can call it Bat BQ.
Well, we'll find out. I have to figure out what kind of flame I can conjure.
Yeah.
Alright, so with a con, that's on a 6.
Yeah.
So, nope, I won't be able to throw it this time, but...
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds like you gained an experience point there.
Oh, did he just fuck up? Lovely.
Did that... Do I get experience for just summoning a burning brand?
Well, I thought anything below a 7 was a failure in that one.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if because... Oh, I guess because there are other skills that... Okay,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. But what I will say is maybe the tips of your fingers light up.
Oh,
So
Having performance issues.
Not quite performance issues. Yeah. He swears this never happens to him.
It's damp in here.
It's all right. It happens to things around your age.
You know what else happens around your age? Spontaneous combustion. Can it?
That does not fucking happen. All right. Sweet, smoking hot babes like me do not just fucking bust and erupt. All right.
Yeah, you
Wait
gotta
and
rub up
see.
against it really hard first.
The sound
That's
it
good.
started to sound like it kind of went away. Now it kind of sounds like it's getting a little bit closer.
Can I fully spot what it is?
Yeah, I believe that would be discern realities. If you want to try using that, let me take a look at that. Let's just see. When you study a situation or a person, you can do that. I wouldn't really say it's defy danger because you haven't done anything yet. So yeah, why don't you go ahead and do discern realities?
What do I add?
wisdom based.
You are
Wisdom?
going wisdom, yes.
Oh fuck yeah. So that's a 9.
Okay, nice. You get to, on 7 and 9, you can take 1 forward when acting on the answer. So, okay, so here's your choices. What happened here recently? What is about to happen? What should I be on the lookout for? What here is useful or valuable to me? Who's really in control here? What here is not what it appears to be?
Oh. Ooh, okay, so it's what is about to happen, or yeah, I'm just gonna, what is about to happen?
Okay. You sense that a large creature is nearby.
So there's this big old flying fucking thing that's coming our way, guys.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, but I know, so I'm just letting you guys know because.
I mean, it sounded. What are you gonna do?
Eat it.
Oh, you want to try to take it down? I mean, yeah.
A growing boy has needs, you know. Like
Right.
you don't get this hair by being, malnourished.
Yeah, if you put egg in your hair, it helps.
Yeah, and you can do that with like vegetables and stuff. There's this like product that the Nobu ladies in Grey Garden like to use. It's called mayonnaise.
I
And
heard of that.
yeah, it's this weird like cum looking thing in a jar, but it's like really big. And like the
Yeah,
first
only in
time,
Grey Garden.
yeah, I didn't trust it the first time either. I was like, ma'am, I'm not about it, right? I don't know what the fuck's that. But my sister explained it to me, and it's like made out of like stuff, but it's not like people stuff.
But plant stuff.
I mean, maybe there's like a mayo plant out there.
I don't know, Helga, you know anything about that?
Or maybe it's also egg. I don't
Helga,
know. I
you
think it's
wanna-
egg and mustard.
Egg? Where? It's on your face.
I wish.
Helga, you want to do anything?
I'm gonna look up and see if I can see the creature.
Okay. Let's
that
take a look.
Sparrow's been talking about.
You and Helga.
Well, if you wanted to, here's one thing you could do.
Mm-hmm.
You have something called "What are you waiting for?" You can cry out a challenge to your enemies.
All right.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah,
That's
I mean that's
just-
a possibility.
That's just do you decide to take the story that way?
Well, it sounds like sounds at least two of my compatriots here want to eat it, so I could yell at it, see if I can bring it down. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. Do I
So
roll
glad
anything
you
for
don't-
that, or not?
You do. You
Uh-huh.
roll. You're going to add your con to it.
Okay. So how many dice is that total?
It is a 2d6.
2d6.
2d6. Okay.
And then add your con to it.
I've got a 6 and a 1 on the dice, and con is +2.
Okay, so that.
Yeah,
would
so I'm
be
just gonna go out and
9.
yell at it.
Oh.
Ah!
Okay, on a 9.
I'm so glad you don't mind it encouraging us to
It's
eat
fine.
healthy.
It's
Tell
fine.
me, tell me how she yells out. What?
Let's see.
Just describe like what she does.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into like an area where I can see the sky and
Mhm.
not. You know, I mean, I know it's kind
There's
of.
a
cloudy,
little
but-
bit of sunlight.
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna go
kinda
stand
checking.
under that with like a beam of sunlight, so I look
Mhm.
extra scary to this creature, hopefully. And I'm gonna be yelling like, let's see. I guess the actual action is what are you waiting for? You know?
Yeah, but it's like a challenge.
A challenge. Okay.
The medieval come at me, bro. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna like pull out my battle axe and be like,
Mhm.
"All right, come fight me." See what
Okay.
happens. Like yell as loud as I can. I'm sure it echoes across the area.
It does. It echoes. It
Mhm.
echoes into the canyon.
Yep.
You hear the sound of the wings get a little bit louder, and out of the darkness appears this bat-like creature, but it's got kind of like a long neck, almost like a vulture, with this face full of just jagged teeth, and it's just flapping these big leathery wings as it starts flying at Helga.
Mhm. I'm ready.
Yeah,
Battle axe
I'm
in
ready.
hand.
I'll
Here
hit it
we
with a
go.
volley on. Yeah, I hit
Okay.
it with a volley on its way in. Try to soften it
Okay.
up for her.
Yeah,
How about
do it.
everyone else?
I'll throw a. Oh wait, hold on. When you're attacking them with surprise to defenseless enemy. Well, the thing it's not defenseless because it's got shit by itself.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna like throw a weapon at it.
Okay.
You
A
know,
knife
do my
or
thing.
something? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
a knife.
Okay. All right. So Killian is going to try his volley first. How'd you
I
do?
got a 13.
13.
Yeah, so it's a hit, and I just have to do my damage.
Yes.
It's a D8. I gotta find a D8 here.
Okay.
4.
4. You hit it like one of the wings, and it screeches, and it kind of like tilts a little bit as if like its wing has been injured.
Crap.
And
It's
then-
the wishbone.
And I don't know if for Sparrow if that is.
It's
No,
no
not
specialized skill.
I think it's more hack and slash really.
hack
Um,
and slash.
because it's not really melee damage though.
No, I'm doing it from a distance.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
so
what I'm
this
saying.
volley.
Yeah, so yeah, let's just say it's volley then. Okay, so roll 2d6 plus your dex, please.
That one's cocked. Okay. I am a god. And that is a 10.
Oh, okay. Okay, roll your damage, please.
Which is.
Now you're probably going to lose the stagger though.
Yeah, it's one of my 3 throwing daggers.
Okay, that's fine. So you'll have 2 now.
Unless we take this thing down.
Yeah.
Right, so how much does my dagger do? 1d6? Oh, well, I do a d8 of damage.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Oh, well, that's fucked. So 2.
Okay.
And I don't get to add anything to it.
Yep, you do hit it. It hits it kind of in its chest, and just like sticks in it. It's like, so it's kind of flying in sideways, and it is just about at Helga. It's like,
I'm gonna strike it with the battle axe if I can.
Okay, so that's gonna be your hack and slash.
Yeah. Let's see, where is that?
Unless you want to do something more.
It's a basic move. It won't be on your sheet.
Yeah,
basic move that won't be on my sheet. Okay.
Yeah, hack and slash. It's your you're going to be roll your 2d6 plus your strength.
Okay. I've got a 6 and a 5 on the 6-sided dice. Plus strength is 16.
Jesus.
No, that's not right. That can't be right.
Yeah.
Strength is +2. There,
that's
it.
I was going to say that can't be
like that can't be right. I'm looking at the wrong number, but it's a +2. So.
Okay, so what was it again? It was a 6.
A 6 and a 5 +2.
Okay, so 13.
Over 10.
Okay. How do you want to do this? You will be able to kill it.
I will be able to kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna slice its neck off and its head and just lop it. You know.
All right. so as it's just coming at you, your axe you just kind of like a quick motion. Just,
yeah. Yep.
And you slice its head off, and the head rolls past you. And its bleeding corpse smashes into the ground next to you, where the body just kind of twitches. And
well, there you go.
Jedi flashbacks.
Save the neck for me.
Nice.
You can have it. I don't eat meat.
You're getting some neck.
You're not quite sure if it's a bat or a bird or some kind of mix between them.
I don't know.
All right, it's a vulture bat.
Does it like bleed weird?
No, it's red blood pouring out of its stump.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, let's set up for breakfast then. Can we get the dagger and arrow back?
You can.
Yay!
Okay. So you get that stuff back.
Yeah. And I flick the blood off of my battle axe onto the creature and be like, there you go. Just put it back. You know?
Sparrow, like in the distance, just has like stars surrounding him as like Helga does this, and he's like, "Oh my god, she's so cool."
Sulfurheart, while the others have been busy fighting, from the path leading down from the dark shadows, you hear something like a scratching noise, like the sound of little feet moving and scurrying in the darkness.
I don't think we're done yet.
It's on the ground. It's
obviously not. We have to butcher it first.
And then the rest of you now hear this scratching sound, like this little thumping, something approaching from up the path towards you.
Okay. Does it sound like more than one thing or just one big thing?
I think that sounds like an excellent question for Killian. I think that would be maybe a hunt and track roll.
all right.
Sure. 12.
Okay. Definitely more than one. With your hunter skills, you're like, that's something coming, maybe several things coming.
All right, we got several things incoming. It's just from the one direction, right? We're not being surrounded.
Yeah. Curly kind of walks around and just starts growling.
Yeah. So Curly and I will set up like on either side of the path, with like a gap down the middle, so that we can try to like funnel them into Helga.
Yep. Take the battle axe back. Ready to go.
This section is about, like I said, about 8 feet wide. But as you look forward, you see it starts to get a little more narrow as it goes down the path.
What do you think these things are? Yeah. What do you think these things are? Are they like goblins?
Oompa Loompas.
I don't know what that is.
Sounds real skittery, some sort of big bug or something.
Don't want to get sued.
But don't quote me.
They're the small minion workers of the great mage Willius Wonka.
I'm sure it's been done in D&D.
Dear
somewhere.
God.
Yeah.
Not
They
him.
put children into chocolate and let people eat them. And they make girls into blueberries.
Okay, so it's coming forward, but not there yet.
All right, I'm going to brace to get a volley off, and then probably will have to switch to the spear pretty quickly.
Can I do
It sounds like they're coming fast, right?
Go ahead.
Sounds like they're coming fast, right?
Yeah.
Can I do like actual stealth to hide behind Helga, like so I can get like a backstabbing?
You certainly can. Yeah.
do it.
Alright.
Have
Do I
a
roll?
sulfur heart.
And that path is where we are trying to go, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see. The vulture bat thing. Is what's the fur like? Does it look particularly flammable?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's yeah.
Okay. Could I potentially get a good bonfire size blaze going on it in a couple of seconds, or is that what I need more time?
Yeah. I think you take a couple seconds. Yeah.
Okay. I'll start.
It's behind you guys right now. So,
Mhm.
you want to drag it in front of you, or what is
Now, keep it behind us. We don't want to ruin our night vision.
I don't need to do that. I'm just gonna. What I'll do is I'll prep. I'll get close with my burning brand, and I'll wait to see whatever comes out of the darkness. And the second that I see it, I'll light it up on fire and hope to kind of like stun it, and
Okay.
the sudden change in light might affect its eyes or vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Watch, it's going to be like 3 little girls with some dolls. And
Little girls.
But they're creepy dolls.
They're American
No,
girl dolls.
Yeah, exactly.
No, now we can't. That's patriotic. Wait, where's America?
Flag.
What?
Out of the darkness, you start to hear more of the sound is closer. It's like skittering, like little legs, and you watch along the path. You see these centipede-looking things start creeping forward, like about 4 or 5 of them. They're black with like red legs, and there's about 4. The centipedes start coming. And then along the wall, you see this thing. It looks like it might have been like a cat at some point, but it's got 3 eyes and just these like vicious tanks, and its cat-like thing is crawling along the wall towards you. And the sound hasn't stopped; it's even getting louder.
How big is this cat-like thing?
Definitely smaller than Curly, but probably weighs about 50 pounds. So.
All right.
I'll holler out. Curly, focus on the cat thing.
Okay.
That'll do.
The second they come into view, I'll go ahead and light up the wing of the vulture thing.
Okay. And it bursts into flame and gives off this horrible stench of just like moldy garbage on a hot day. And you notice that when the fire goes up, the cat-like thing goes, and you see its eyes are like all white. So it seems like your trick did stun the cat. The centipede things that just keep roaring forward, though.
How close are they?
They are probably about 5 feet from you.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm
Take
gonna.
a shot at the cat creature. What's that go up to?
All right. So Killian's gonna shoot the cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Shoot the cat. I'm gonna hit the centipedes with the battle axe and see how well that goes.
Okay. And Sparrow.
I'll be hitting the centipede after Helga softens it up for me.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a norm there.
All right. I'm gonna have Killian go first.
Yeah.
So
All right.
is that just a volley?
That's just a volley.
Okay.
Tag teaming with Curly so I can get some extra damage if I hit.
Okay.
Oh, where's my dex? Oh, okay, yeah, 9.
9. Okay.
So I will have to move to get the shot, placing me in danger.
Okay. You.
Oh,
The
I rolled a 1.
Okay. What was your damage again? I'm sorry.
The damage is total 4.
4. Okay.
Because Curly's helping.
Okay. Yeah, Curly, your arrow gets there before Curly. You hit it like in the shoulder. So it kind of stuns back, and that's when Curly like jumps on it and starts to attack. Do you have Curly stats, or is it just like bear stats or whatever?
The way it works is so basically using command.
Yeah.
With Curly to attack, so I just add her.
Add its ferocity to your damage. Yeah. Okay.
So you don't have to worry about it like rolling for her or anything.
Okay. All right.
And while all of the animal companions for rangers are trained to attack humanoids, she would have to be specially trained to go off and attack monsters on her own. So best she can do is just back me up.
Okay. All right. So she's kind of like tackled it and is starting to chomp down. Okay. Helga, you're going to swing your axe. Are you going to try to like do like a cleave action?
Yep.
Like what are you trying? Okay.
Well, it depends on how they're standing. If they're all like right next to each other,
they're all like low to the ground.
Low to the ground. I can just stomp on them then. Okay.
So they're probably about this wide. They're probably about this wide.
Okay.
And probably about 4 feet long. So, but just let me know what you want to do.
You can still stomp on them.
I can still stomp on them. So I think I'm going to stomp on them.
Okay, you're going to stomp
on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to stomp on them.
Okay, I would say that's probably just a strength attack.
I've got a 2 and a 1 plus something. I don't know.
Plus your 1 is a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to gain experience.
Okay. Cool.
And when you go to stomp on one of them, you trip. And kind of stumble, and they start to slither up you.
Okay. I'm gonna grab them if I can and try to throw them off of me.
Okay, let me have let's see what Sparrow and Sulfurheart want to do.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm gonna start attacking the ones that are on top of Helga.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. So that's gonna be hack and slash then.
Hack and slash. Oh shit! Because they're not surprised or defenseless. This is so sucky.
Nope.
Okay, and that's like plus my dex.
Strength.
Mm-hmm.
Strength?
Mm-hmm.
Guys.
Oh no.
It's a cruel and horrible place. Why do things have to be strength? I'm not a gym god, alright? I'm a gymnastics god. And that's a 4.
Okay.
Because I have a -1 strength.
Well, XP!
XP!
XP. When you go to slash at one of them, it goes off of her and starts to slither around your arm. And unfortunately, you cut Helga. She takes 1 damage from that. So you basically like missed it, and then it like you slashed into her, and then it saw you, and then like slithered up your arm. So now the centipede is on your arm.
My bad.
Sulfurheart.
All right. Well, now that I've got a nice pyre behind me, I'm going to use Zuko style to transfer the flame that's on the bird bat thing, and I'm going to avoid hitting my party potentially, and I'm going to follow up with the stun on the cat creature, and I'm going to direct my flame to turn it into a bit of a fireball and launch it in its direction.
Now, you do
this would be a good...
that. Yeah, the Curly is like chomping on
Curly's?
it. So.
Oh, Curly's on it.
Yeah.
Curly's on it, so I'm going to give you a place first.
My attack put me in danger, so
yeah.
This would be actually a good use for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can but if you fail, it could be bad. So.
Okay. I'll commit.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Okay. Roll plus whiz.
What does Sulfurheart care about? Singeing us a little bit.
It's true.
Yeah. That looks like the biggest threat. So 6. Well, I care about you guys because you can help keep me alive. That's basically where we're at. That's a 6. So that's
yeah.
Damn. More
The
experience for me.
Yep, experience for you. The flame does go over to the creature, but unfortunately it burns a little bit of Curly because she was like biting us, so she's like, "Whoa!" Comes back. So
friendly fire.
Yeah, friendly fire.
Yeah,
literally.
I don't.
She doesn't really have like hit points or anything, but we could
Correct.
do an extra temporary weakness or something.
I'm going to say she's just kind of stunned for like one turn.
Sure.
Just kind of, Okay. All right. So Killian, you see this happen. The creature looks like it's definitely been hurt, and now it's on fire, but it's still moving though.
I'll drop the bow and switch to the spear, run up next to Curly to try to protect her while she's distracted.
Okay.
And hack and slash.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so Jim
Okay.
damage.
Yep.
7.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. How do you?
King.
It's you don't kill it yet, but this is definitely going to hurt it a lot. What do you do?
Oh, I run up Curly's back, leap off, with a two-handed stab down onto the thing, try to take it out in one shot. Get between it and Curly.
Okay. Yeah, you probably get it like in the back. Since your spear is in there, and it shrieks out and is kind of swatting its arms to try to get you off, but you've actually kind of jumped, and you're kind of like on its back now. You kind of did like a pivot move on the spear, and kind of so you're like now hanging on.
Drill it in. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. 300 style exactly.
Time slows down.
Yep. Helga, you now have 2 centipedes
Right.
crawling onto you.
Yeah, I'm going to try to pull them off of me, and if I can, I'm going to throw them somewhere.
Okay. I'm going to say that's just going to be strength. Just like
Strength.
grab them and throw them. So,
Okay. Do I roll something or
Yep.
no?
Yep.
I do.
Just roll
Okay.
2d6 plus your strength.
Okay, I have a 2 and a 1 again. I'm not going to use these dice anymore.
Okay. Mark
Guys.
experience.
We are doing so fantastic tonight.
They each of the centipedes are going to bite at you. And they are going to each deal two points of damage, and it burns when they sting into you.
These things are terrible. I'm like going to try to pull on them a little bit, but I know I'm not getting anywhere.
Yeah, they're like
so.
they're like sucking.
Great.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you're still trying to pull these suckers off you.
Mhm.
Okay. Sparrow, you have a similar centipede crawling up your arm.
Sparrow, and he will never admit this, lets out the most girlish shriek you have ever heard when seeing it on his arm. It's like, and he's just gonna like go blindly stabbing at it. He's like, get it up!
I think you should be able to use backstab on this.
Oh, thank
because
fucking God!
It's close enough that you move
Melee.
quick enough that I'll say you can use backstab.
Thank you. You're so great. You're such a great DM. It's plus dexterity this time, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a 7.
Okay. You can either deal damage, get away from them, or reduce their armor. So, what do you look? Are you looking to like flick them off you? Looking to stab it? Like, what do you?
Let's see.
Given that he shrieked like the proverbial little girl, it
I want
sounded
it
to
off
me
me.
like he's trying to get it off him. Yeah.
Yeah, I want it gone.
Okay. Okay. So what I imagine is he probably like gets it under it, like just pries it off, like flicks it off. Okay. All right.
And it
So
hits the wall, and he's like, "Ah."
Yeah. Okay. All right. Soul for heart.
Whoops.
And there's
okay,
actually one more centipede still running around, which he hasn't
Okay.
done anything yet. So.
Which one is the closest to me?
Probably the fourth one, because the 2 got onto Helga, 1 got onto Sparrow, so now the 4th one is probably making a beeline for you.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll try to intercept it before it can get to me. I'll get it before it can get me.
Okay.
That's how Soul for Heart do, and I'll use my burning brand to.
Okay.
It's like a kind of a fiery whip, and I'll lash out at it.
Kinklefoot will approve.
Ha! All right, so that's 5, 6, 7 plus my intelligence, so that's 9.
Okay.
And What is that called? That's hack and slash, right?
Yeah. So, yes, you said you wanted to make it like a whip.
Yeah. Just
So-
it's close range because I don't have
Yeah.
any like distance on it. But
Yeah. So do you have your damage you do for that? Is your D8? It looks like.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice one. 7.
Okay. You're. How do you want to do this? You're gonna kill it.
Oh, so the slice of the whip instantly like bisects it and
Okay.
also cauterizes both ends,
Okay.
and then as it's still wiggling, just a few more flourishes and nicely sushi'd up.
There you go.
Mhm.
All right.
I dish.
Okay. Killian, you're now riding this creature. You've jammed your spear through it.
Carry my spear through it. All right, then I'm gonna flip forward, and then like carry the spear with me, and just like bring it up and over, almost like a big hammer, and try to just smash it against.
Okay. That sounds like it's going to involve some strength to do that.
Yeah.
So is this going to
I hack and
be?
slash, but which is
Yeah. I think. Well,
but
actually,
maybe with different outcomes. Maybe.
Actually, what I was thinking is, it's not really called shot because it's not defenseless. Yeah, you know what? Hack and slash, and let's see how you do.
All right. Ooh, I got. What is my strength? 1. So I got 11.
Okay. Give me
Do your damage.
roll your strength to see, like, because I want to basically have you add your strength into the damage.
So just add my strength to the damage.
Yeah, add your strength into the damage.
All right, then I got a 9.
Okay. Yeah, you yeah, as you describe it, flip it over, slam it down. It growls and it's kind of swiping but it seems like it's getting weaker. Like kind of like so you
Well,
definitely
keep
you
your
heard
pin
something
there.
crunch when you Okay. And Curly is now going to be able to help in the next turn. So okay.
Whip the spear out and
Okay.
take out the blood.
Okay.
Turn around and see what's up with everybody else.
Okay. Helga, now these things are biting into you.
All right, so I'm gonna try. Where are they biting? Are they biting my neck? Are they biting my arm?
They're like in your arms.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna grab one of them and like pop my muscle as big as I can and try to like flick it off of there from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got a 4 and a 2 plus. What is my plus? Strength plus 2. So 4, 2, 2.
Okay, so 8. Okay.
Mhm.
You're gonna be able to grab at least one of them.
Yeah. I'm aiming at one,
left
like
or right,
with
which
this one.
Okay. All right. So you're just gonna grab with one hand.
I'm gonna grab with one hand and I'm gonna throw it.
Okay, where are you throwing it? Are you throwing it into the chasm behind you? Where?
Into the chasm. It's
Okay.
going down there now.
Good. That's a good idea. All right. So yep. Okay. All right.
We'll
so-
deal with it later.
Uh-huh.
so
Well,
you
it might
grab
not
one of
live.
them.
Who knows?
Okay.
The centipede will remember that.
Plus
Sparrow?
1.
Okay, so now that I have valiantly gotten the
Mhm.
centipede off me,
Yes.
I'm going to come at it with a vengeance, which is probably hack and slash.
Sounds good.
Because it's not defenseless.
Actually, you know what? I'll let you use backstab.
You let me use backstab.
I'll
for
let you
this?
use backstab because you basically threw it off you, and it's kind of like stunned.
Fuck yeah. Because, and that's also plus dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, 11 plus 2, 13.
Okay. How do you want to do it?
I am going to kind of like go into like, one of those WWE like elbow drops. But it's like he's coming in like Jagger first, like with the jump,
Okay.
and it just like slides it straight down like through the head,
Okay.
and then straight down the middle, and it's kind of like connected by that one piece of head that he didn't like tear apart, but you could like make like a little rope out of it.
Okay. All right.
He stands up
is,
with flourish and goes.
It is dead. Curly is now biting at the creature, kind of biting it towards its neck, like trying to like, just chomp onto it. Killian, you were above it. What would you like to do?
I would like to try to take its head off.
Okay.
I'm
Right,
surprised
with the
this thing
spear
is still
or with
alive.
With
With the spear.
Okay, so
I still haven't found my knife. I don't know what happened to it.
that joke's never gonna get old.
You have your knife. I gave it back to you at the end of the season.
I thought you slipped it back.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot.
it was
I
like
say
this
you do have
epic,
it.
Well, in that
kindness
case, I'm
moment.
going to whip out my big ass knife and cut its
Oh
head off.
my god! I wonder where he got that knife from.
Okay, sounds like hack and
So
slash.
glad I found it again. It just appeared in the camp one day. It was under my boot
Funny.
the whole time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed Sulfur Heart. I'm sorry.
Oh, I missed me too.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
kind of like, who's
I'm
turn?
gloating over my kill.
Actually, skip him.
He's dancing around the
I'm sorry. You can act, or if you want to let Killian go, it's
I think I already burned the barrel once, so
Mhm.
maybe I'll. It seems like he's got it. Maybe I'll sit back and I'll wait to see what transpires this turn, and then maybe I'll
Okay.
go. I'll snatch a quick bite of the. I'll take the bone shiv I have and just like a little stick, just make a little corn dog for myself of the roasted centipede and just take a quick bite.
okay. Alrighty. How is it?
A little rubbery, but it's got a nice
Charred.
flavor. You know.
Right. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, you were gonna roll your hack and slash. Then
Iron
to,
Slash, yeah, see if we can get this thing finally dead. 8.
Okay.
Okay, so
Go
you
ahead.
get your damage, and the enemy makes an attack against you. Oh, it hit
Okay.
me death throws.
Okay.
Alright, so I did 4 damage.
Okay. It slashes one more time at your arm. You're gonna take 1 damage. You get like a slash on your arm.
Mhm.
But you're able to then finish it off. So if you want to give us the gory details, you can. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
while Curly pounces on top of it,
Mhm.
I grab it by its ears and
Mhm.
pull that big Bowie knife right across its
Okay.
neck, slice through.
And it's like,
Ah!
Yep. Okay, yeah, you take that head and just slam it down. Okay.
Spiky.
Okay. All right, you guys have
String it up.
have killed these things.
Hmm.
What's next?
Didn't I have 2 of them on me?
Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
do.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Helga. You do have 1 more on you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
so I just don't want to walk
Finish
around
me
with it.
blood.
No, it's fine.
All right. Although that would scare the heck out of people. You know?
Right? Yeah.
um,
Let's domesticate it and you can just wear it as a
why
scarf.
not? You know? Yeah, scarf. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do the same thing I did to the other one and like pop up my muscle and try to like
Okay.
pop it off a little bit and then
Okay.
throw it into the canyon with the other one.
D6 plus your strength.
All right.
So this is like
Um,
something Arnold would do, right?
Yeah, you know,
Slaps
like-
it bursts.
yeah. I've got a 5 and a 4 plus what was the other one? Strength. That's a +2, so 5, 4, and a 2.
Okay, you can take it off your arm, and what are you gonna do with it?
Throw it right in the canyon with its friend.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
First one was just getting to its many feet, and then second one just
Takes,
falls on top of it.
Baldur's
Okay.
Gate fall damage.
Exactly. So now, I'm sorry. Now you have killed them all.
Now we have
Yes.
killed them all.
Okay. All right.
I'm
I
very
guess
happy
we
that
should
my
see if any of it's worth eating.
It's
Yeah.
up to you. You can.
I'm not eating any of that.
I would say that Killian, you could probably make a. I would let you use a hunt and a track roll to see
Alright.
if any of this is edible.
Sweet. I've got, well, much more than 10, 15,
Okay. These
14,
things
something like that.
These things definitely look poisonous. So probably eating them would be a bad idea. Whether or not you share this with Sulfur Heart is up to you.
And they, these things may be venomous.
And they were
Let's
biting
check
me
out your
too.
wounds. Yeah.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
need to take a look at your wounds. I'll suck out the venom. And
Okay.
So Helga's gonna have a hard time healing.
Yeah.
So she's
Gotta sit down. Just sit there for a minute.
Sparrow's just gonna be like, I'm so sorry, Helga. Just like a kicked puppy. He's like, I really didn't mean to hit you when I went for the centipede.
I think the centipede's biting me did worse than you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like it must have hurt because I'm super strong.
Right.
But I apologize for doing you super bad damage because it was not my intention.
The bites have this greenish pus.
Oh, that's not
around
good.
them.
This one,
we'll
yeah,
try
that one
try
too.
to clear them out as best as we can. I don't know. We don't have like any kind of medical
You do not.
that we can
Even
roll
I-
against.
Well, you know what we do have? We have Kinklefutter.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't think any of you are a cleric.
Infection is infection.
I mean,
You know, I could probably figure it out.
I will let Sparrow make a intelligence roll.
Oh, can it be wisdom?
to beseech Kinklefutter
Ugh.
to help show the way to possibly help Helga. So if you can get an 8 or a 9 or a 10
Ooh.
or above,
Okay.
you will see if you can beseech your god.
You can do this. All things are possible in Kinklefutter.
There we go.
Blessed be.
Blessed be. All right. And that's plus intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Well, off bat, you're good to go because I rolled a 6 and a 3. And my intelligence is flat, so that's all I'm getting.
Okay. All right. Tell me how Sparrow will pray.
Literally, he is going to grab, like, the little idol he has of Kinklefutter, which is testes in a clit. And he's gonna, like, hold it up between the little triangle and just put it above his heart and be like, Kinklefutter, I've never really, like, spoken to you like that, man. So this is kind of like a first for me. You're just kind of, like, otherworldly, like a constellation even. Like, you're really cool, man. You do a lot of things. And I'm kind of getting off track. But I was wondering if perhaps it fell under your jurisdiction and you knew maybe, perchance, of an itsy bitsy cure that I could use for my friend Helga, because you be healing diseases on that, and you're like a great god or whatever. And I know Helga isn't a prostitute, but like your love extends beyond the sexual work. And I believe we can work our magic here, my friend, and just help a brother out. Like, I really don't want him to die. And then does the knowledge come flooding into my head?
A small breeze comes from the other direction, kind of the exit of the canyon, and a large tumbleweed just kind of rolls in and just lands right and just kind of rolls right up to him. And when you look at it, it's got still got some little tiny leaves on it. Just some little green leaves that aren't totally dried up for some reason. This looks different than the other tumbleweeds you've seen before. There's probably about 5 or 6 leaves on this thing.
Blessed be. And I'm sure, my golden ass eyes do a little fun flash or whatever. It's like looking at a coin flicker in a candle. And he's gonna be like, blessed be, I knew you were real.
Now,
And he's just gonna like start taking the leaves off and be like, that's right, Sofaha, you see that? My God, he's the best. He do provide in emergencies. Do you see that? Can your fire do that? Didn't think so, bro.
now hold on, slow down. Now I'm gonna need another intelligence roll.
Oh,
To
fuck.
see if you
Figure
know
out what to do with the damn
with
thing.
I don't know what to do with the leaves.
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh.
Oh no.
Well, go on.
Now
You
if
were saying.
Now, if Sulfurheart would like to help, because he's about the only one who really has any kind of magical know-how, we'll say.
I'm pretty sure it's not a suppository.
We don't need an enema for this one.
No,
I could use your help.
Oh, really?
No, it's just perhaps, perchance, in an unlikely scenario to never happen again, you may be more adequately suited for these sorts of mind endeavors, but you still suck. And my god is still great. So suck a dick and figure out what to do with the leaves, please.
A compliment from Sparrow, dinner, and oh yes, I'd say today is shaping up to be quite nice.
Yeah, I like to wine and dine someone before I fuck them over.
And I got to hear you scream like a little girl. Just
I
the cherry on
did not.
top.
You're a liar. You're a liar, and I did not scream like a girl. I screamed like a man.
Well, no promises, but
Meanwhile, I was trying not to pass out from the
Helga needs to sit down now.
I'm sitting down. Yeah.
Sit down, keep your heart rate low.
But the bite of two of them is really
Too much.
yeah.
a healthy fighter is far more used to me than an ill one. I'll see what I can do. What kind of roll do I have to make?
Yeah, just make an intelligence roll, please.
Okay. Whoa! Dinner time.
The centipede moved.
Did you all see that?
Yeah.
He was dead asleep. Oh, my cat. So
You had
that's
dinner.
6, 7, 8. Just
Okay.
barely not fail.
You think that maybe some kind of paste might be able to be derived from the from these leaves. That maybe you could like grind them up and with some kind of liquid, maybe water, create maybe like a paste that you might be able to rub onto the bites,
Puncture wounds. Yeah.
the puncture wounds.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
You're not a cleric, but you're like, well,
Yeah.
Make a pace, huh?
So I guess I come from a pretty rough environment, so I'll kind of scout around. There's got to be some shale or something on the ground I can use as a grindstone. A little bit of spit.
in the cave there are bones that you could use as like
For your pestle.
yes, exactly.
A very
Yeah.
convenient femur.
So, very quickly do what I can to whip up, like,
Okay.
we're talking like field,
Yes.
no great fine tools. You're gonna have basically just a step above rubbing dirt in it.
But it's magical dirt.
Yeah. I'll put a little heat, just let it, just warm it basically, so it's a bit of a warmed ointment to apply. And of course,
cold paste is.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh no, cold paste is nice. It's
Okay.
refreshing, not icy hot.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like it's like a salve or something at this point that you might be able to use.
All right.
We'll put it on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and slither up and apply as best as I can. And pack it
Yeah,
on.
one's over here, and then the other
Okay.
one's like over here.
And then
You
I'll.
get some spare cloth to tie around it or something.
Yeah. It burns a little bit when it goes on, but it
hot.
feels better than it did. So and with the bandage on it. It doesn't feel it still hurts, but you don't feel as weak as you were starting to. So
Okay.
I think I'll pack a little bit of mud on there too. Like make a little
Yeah, why
mud
not?
pack.
Yeah.
That is not what you do.
and some bandages maybe from some old rags or
Don't you fucking
I mean I'm
spit
sure
on
they're
it.
sterile, so.
Fine.
But,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
already poisoned. What else could happen?
An infection.
We'll
So
see.
we'll say you're probably down for about half an hour or so.
Yeah.
So Helga gets back up. She's injured, but is ready to go when you are, Helga.
Right.
You just let us know when you feel like moving. We can stay here all day.
Nah, I'm gonna get up. And I
Yeah,
try
no,
to
don't
stand
worry,
up and see
don't
how that goes. You know?
The path is not, even though the sun is potentially higher in the sky,
Mhm.
it's still not really illuminating a whole lot. It's like a little bit more forward, but
Okay.
then it's still down.
I can take the front because Helga's not feeling good, so I'll scout ahead and stuff.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So it's kind of the marching order. Then it's Sparrow.
I think so far it will be in the middle because that's where the flame could be.
Oh,
Like,
that's a
I'll be
good
behind.
idea. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
Is Curly
Like-
kind of up front with Sparrow, or
You want Curly with you or in the back with me?
front? Hunt.
Oh, hi, Miss Curly. How you doing?
She kind of nuzzles Sparrow a little bit.
What can I say? I'm a hit with the ladies.
Okay. Curly can see well, but not absolute, and there's really no dark vision in this game. So she can see ahead a little bit better, but she's going to need some kind of light source as well.
I can supply that.
Yeah. We've got the torches. We've
We
got
have
sulfur
torches.
heart.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So Sparrow, you holding a torch, or are you letting the light come from behind you?
I'm letting the light come from behind in case I gotta do some sneaky shit, you know?
Okay. You guys tread down the path, and you can see on the ground some of the slime, probably where the centipedes came from. And you reach
Shit.
it kind of narrows down and then kind of starts to wind down the other direction. The path now is getting more narrow in spots. In some spots it's only about 4 feet wide, and then it kind of goes out a little bit, about to maybe about 6 feet. There is really no railing. I mean, it is straight down from the path, so you would have to stay on the path going down the hill. You hear more noises from ahead of you.
Mm.
Like more skittering noises.
This isn't necessarily skittering. It's more like shattering and gnashing of teeth. And you hear this like wet slapping sound. And this...
Hold.
Am I at the back of the line? I mean,
I think Helga was probably staying towards the back.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm behind you,
Okay.
taking up the rear.
All right.
I'm gonna go scout ahead, and if you hear a very manly scream, then you know it's up.
But how will
Okay.
we know it's you?
Because it's the manliest scream you ever heard, alright? Context clues.
I think this needs, or this sounds like defy danger.
Oh, yeah, I'm all about that.
Mhm.
And let's see, powering through strength by getting out of the way or acting fast. I think by enduring, because you're essentially stepping into the darkness with no light source. So you're gonna roll your 2d6 plus your con.
You know, all faithful men step into the darkness at some point. And sometimes it fucks them in the ass. Oh, that one came out the box. Lit. Kinklefoot blesses up. Alright, because that is an 11 plus 1 for con, so that's 12.
Okay. You step boldly into the path gets a little wider, and there's 3 creatures there. One of them is it's like almost looks like a big sack of like fur and googly eyes, and has these like whipping like tentacle like arms. Another one looks like it might have been a skeleton of a human at one time, but it has these eyes that are kind of like dripping out of its face, and these like sharp claws. And then the last one looks like the centipede, but is more like the size of Curly. And you just step boldly, and the 3 of them are there like, wah! And the rest of you see Sparrow stride forward to be surrounded by these 3 creatures.
Into the darkness.
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't sneaky about it? Shit. Alright. So they're all Darkwing. Sparrow Darkwing, that's me.
Yep.
So they're all facing me now?
Yeah, they're all like looming down, looking at you.
Alright. So you just shout, "Come and get some!" And he'll go for the skeleton.
Okay. All right, go for the skeleton. Okay. Let's see what everyone else wants to do first, but Sparrow's gonna act first. So
Summerheart's a little taken aback. Definitely thought Sparrow had a stealthier idea in mind, but happy that somebody else is going to be the target first. Does the room open up? Is there a way for me to kind of slide? We're still stuck in the narrow passage.
It's pretty much like there's like a ledge, and if you go too far, you'll fall off. So.
Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah. And are there any creatures that are between me and the ledge, perchance?
No,
there's the ledge. The ledge is on our side.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Picture the ledge is to your left. Oh no, excuse me, your right.
Okay. So first things first, gonna get away from this ledge. Could I try to could I try to rush past and get on the other side of these creatures, or is it
that would be up? I think it would be defy danger.
Yeah, I think I'll try to slither around them.
Okay.
Or through them or under them.
So that is going to be with your dexterity.
Okay, I'm already regretting this. Oh, shit, that's a 6. I mean,
experience.
Okay. You don't get past them. You more kind of tried to slither between them, and the centipede kind of slid over and just kind of blocked you. So now it's kind of above you.
Dinner.
Okay. Helga, Killian?
I think I was next in line, because I think Killian was taking up the back of the...
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to walk in and see what I'm looking at first.
Okay.
Because if I was far enough back, I probably didn't see what was there, you know?
Now, remember, you've got your, what are you waiting for?
Yeah,
that is,
I could do that.
But that's kind of thinking WoW terms.
Yeah.
You're trying to tank.
Rage, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you have that. That's really one of your best things, aside from just straight up attacking. So it's up to you what you want to do.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to just yell really loud and like a barbarian yell, Argh!
Okay. Go ahead and that is you're gonna roll your 2d6 plus your con.
Okay. I have a 6 and a 3, and the con is a 2. So 6, 3, 2.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So they're going to treat you as the most obvious threat to be dealt with, and ignore your companions, and take 2 damage on coming against them. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, the blob-like thing, one of its tentacles whips out and hits you in the chest, and you're gonna take you'll take the 2 damage from that.
Okay. So I think I had 2 damage before, but does the band-aids help with that, or are we still?
No, you're still.
Okay.
Yeah. The band-aids were helping with the poison and the infection. So.
All right. Okay. So I have 2 damage total, or 4 because of the.
Well, you had
encounter.
2 before, and now you have 2 more, so it's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What is your total health?
I don't know. Let's see. Health is where is that on this page?
Oh, your hit points. You have 24. You're fine.
Oh, I'm fine. It's hit points is health. Okay, so I'm fine. Yeah. Okay.
And unfortunately, none of this, your armor seems to be helping. So there's something.
Yeah, I mean, there is chainmail, but
Yeah.
You know. Mm-hmm. I think all the little creepy callers avoided it. So.
Okay. So that is essentially your turn.
Yes.
Was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Killian.
All right. Get in there and help out. And I'm going to rush forward and I'll take a volley at the first creepy collie that comes into sight.
Okay.
I suspect it's getting kind of crowded. But we have a
It's getting
centipede, a
crowded,
blob-like thing, and a what?
Skeleton.
And a skeleton.
Skeleton. So probably the centipede then, or
Okay.
but really whichever's closest.
Okay.
Right, the volley is let's see, that's 10. Okay, good. Yes.
Okay.
So just deal damage.
Yep.
4.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of makes this like screech noise as your arrows hit it. Okay. We're gonna start back with Sparrow.
Lit. 1v1, me and Senor Skeleton.
Okay.
It's getting down.
I think backstab could be applied because now it's focusing on Helga.
Do you know how much I love you as a DM? It's honestly like
I just try to be fair.
Yeah.
So.
this is fucking great. This is fucking great. Okay, so
Tickle his ribs.
Yep.
11.
Tickle his ribs.
I start playing the Macarena on them. That's an 11.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take the plus 1d6 on it.
Okay. All right.
And let's see. I can reduce their armor by 1 until they repair it. So what does reducing armor do?
It's if this thing had any kind of armor, which it really doesn't, honestly. It doesn't have any armor on it. I think that removes the armor, I think, so that it wouldn't be able to say, let's say if it had 1 damage, it now has no armor, so it wouldn't, 1 armor, it wouldn't have any armor. So it doesn't have any armor, so don't waste your...
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna create an advantage.
Okay.
So that's plus 1 forward to me or an ally acting on it, and I also have poisoner. Would that affect it?
Probably not. No, I'll be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just 1d8 and 1d6.
Okay.
So that is a 6 and a 5. So that's 11 damage.
Nice. You hit it. You probably were able to slash into its rib cage, and it still has some kind of chunks of meat in there. So you hit in there, and something rotten kind of gets stirs around.
It's still juicy.
Yeah, but it goes so. But yes, but another character, if they wanted to attack this creature, would essentially have an advantage in a way. So. I believe we're up to Sulphurheart next.
Yeah.
We're now down right by them. So.
Mm-hmm. Seems like a good time. Let's see. I've got my bone shiv. I haven't. It would take a move for me to summon Burning Brand. So, I think for right now, I'll just take I'll take the Rune Staff of Unga. Is it?
Okay.
Does it seem sturdy? If I... we'll find... You know what? I'm going to commit.
You haven't managed to break it yet.
Yeah.
I killed a little demon with it, so... that I birthed.
Oh, right.
She's a mother!
So I'll whack the skeleton. Seems like the thing that makes the most
essentially
sense.
hack and slash.
Yeah. And I have to use strength because it's not. That's a 6.
Experience.
Which one were you attacking?
Whatever one I would have gotten the advantage of. That Sparrow
skeleton.
Just
Okay.
The skeleton.
When the staff hits it, you feel like a magnetic spark. Like when it touches it, you go oh! Not damage to you, but when it touches the skeleton, it goes. So you gain experience, and you learned something.
What just happened?
I've got a magic stick.
Why do you get the cool magic?
Language.
Because you're like, this thing looks like it's undead.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you put 2 and 2 together. Helga.
How close am I to? Oh, I have a blob, right? I have a blob on me.
Yeah, it reached down and slashed to your chest. So, but all 3 creatures are now. Well, the skeleton is like writhing around.
Yeah.
But the centipede and the blob thing are definitely moving in on you.
Okay.
Which is what you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. I called for it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like pull the blob off of me.
Okay.
And if I have to use like a lot of force to do it or whatever, I don't know. It's
that
a blob,
would,
right?
That would be your strength.
Yeah. So, okay. So what do I roll?
Just 2d6 plus your strength.
Okay, so I've got a 4 and a 3, and strength is where's strength? +2, so 4, 3, 2.
Okay, so you're able to grab the tentacle, and you'll be able to you can either pull it towards you, or you can try to whip the thing.
Yeah, grab it and chuck it over the side. It just seemed to work before.
And it does in this case. You're able to just kind of you almost use the momentum of when it hits you. You kind of and you just
fling it,
push it. You push it off the side. There's this trail of slime on your hand though.
I'll clean that off later.
But yeah, you managed to whip it off. Okay, Killian.
All right, Curly, go for the centipede. Okay. And I'm going to jump in and hack and slash with the spear.
Okay. All right.
Ooh. 8.
Okay.
So he gets to attack back. With Curly's helping, so I get to add. So 8 damage. Then maybe I kill it before it attacks back. Or it's death throws, I guess. You can't avoid the roll.
Its mouth snaps out at you, and it's gonna do. Wait, hold on. 3 damage.
Okay.
But you have driven your spear through it. It's in its death throes, so it's not quite down yet. But
God, these are tough.
Yeah, but it's
throwing it back.
It's okay, so I believe that takes us back to Sparrow.
What about Helga? Oh,
I already did.
Oh yeah, Helga went. Yep.
All right. I was going to be because I'm looking at it through the screen. I'm like, we're moving in a circle.
No problem.
I am skeleton's still up, right? We're going back for the WWE dagger elbow drop.
Okay. All right. This one you can't use backstab on this one, so it's gonna have to be hack and slash. Yeah.
Hey skeleton, you dropped your elbow.
I really gotta get a rim.
That was armless.
Time to disarm him, guys.
I really gotta get a rim shot sound effect on here.
So that's a 9, and hack and slash is strength, right?
I think it's dex. I think. Let's take a look here. Hack and slash is strength. You are correct. Yep.
I was gonna be like, what? It is an 8. That's 8.
Okay. You get to.
So do your damage, but it attacks you.
You do your damage, but it still gets to attack you. So.
4.
Okay. All right. It seems like it's on its last legs. We couldn't resist.
What a knee slapper.
That really touched my funny bone. It kind of backhands you, and it has these jagged knuckles that do 2 damage to you, like right
Not the
across your face. Right across the face. Yep.
That's like a lot. Oh my god. My pristine
be
skin
permanently
is
scarred.
figure.
This is the money maker.
Please stop the face.
Okay.
Like I'm just gonna turn around like those women who get slapped in telenovelas and then
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Sulfur Heart. The centipede is in bad shape, and the skeleton is in bad damage.
Okay. Gonna gleefully just wind it up and whack the skeleton with the staff.
Okay. Yeah.
why
Go
not?
ahead and hack and slash.
Going for the fields. Crap. No, I'm not. That's a 5. No, that's a 4. That's a 4.
Gain some experience.
getting your way to that level up, I see.
I'm there.
And
see you.
And the staff of Unga smashes into a million pieces.
No! My magic stick!
The skeleton topples over.
I guess he doesn't have a leg to stand on anymore.
Awesome. But the staff is destroyed.
One-use items.
Unga sucks anyway.
Unga these.
Or a bad roll broke it.
No, Unga sucks. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's alright. He was just bone tired.
Spineless.
I could just stop. Just let us just pun. Minutes or it falls over. The rotting meat in it starts to burn, and it just like crumbles in a pile. So, and I believe Helga is up next.
What's left?
The centipede.
Right. What's currently happening to the centipede?
It's been stabbed roughly.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe
Shot.
Killian's spear is like still in it.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over and be like, "You want me to rip it off of there and throw it in the canyon?"
That'd be great.
Awesome. All
Remember
right.
his spear is still in there.
Well,
the
I mean, I'm
spear is
gonna pull the centipede apart from the spear and then throw it if I can.
Okay, that's gonna have to be a
Strength roll,
pretty.
right?
That's gonna have to be a pretty specific, probably at least a 10
Okay.
to do that whole move. I'd say.
Okay, we'll see how this goes.
Let's see how you do.
I got 2 5s. Seriously.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
Kinkle further.
So
Yeah.
so describe exactly what you do.
Okay,
in
so
the
I'm
order
gonna-
you do it.
In the order I do it, okay, I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
lean towards the spear, and I know that the centipede's on there.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna grab it from both sides,
Mhm.
rip it in half, get
Okay.
it off the spear, and chuck it into the canyon.
Okay.
So just like unzip it.
Yeah. Exactly.
So there is this huge gush
Uh-huh.
of fluid and viscera that comes
Okay.
out
Uh-huh.
and splashes all over yours and Killian's feet.
Ugh, sorry.
It burns. Like a burning, stinging kind of feel.
Yeast
Well, I definitely got to get new boots now.
Sorry about that. I didn't know it would do that.
And yeah, you
Alright.
fling it over the
Fling it.
side, and you do not hear it land.
It's in the wall.
Okay,
How deep is this area?
can't tell.
Huh. Okay.
Maybe one of them vulture bats grabbed
Someone
it. Like,
someone had likened this to the Grand Canyon at one point. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
okay, so you now stand. You have this skeleton pile there, and in a pool of centipede guts.
Great. Yeah. Well.
No. That
It's not like a.
skeleton really came at me. It seemed like he had a bone to pick.
But
Well,
I sock it to him.
Well, but now you can get a leg up.
Mm-hmm. You know, he saw bon appetit to you, Silverheart. I hope you enjoy it.
It's always enjoyable having you ribbing me.
Oh,
God.
you know, you need a skeleton because sometimes nothing gets under your skin.
Not like it did across your face, anyway.
Okay, you went a little too far. This was a hee-hee-ha moment, and you just threw shade into it. Not cool, man. Not cool at all. Alright?
He's
I'm not
still
going to pick
practicing.
with you. It's because
I
you're
think
so
you used that one
thick-headed.
already. So, there you go. Thick-headed. That one's.
Okay.
Numbskull.
Mm-hmm.
So the
See,
I've
path,
been scolded before.
the path before you is still in darkness, but leads further down.
Silverheart's got bone dry humor. I think this is enough fun puns.
So go ahead and
Onward, I guess. We're gonna have to.
Does anybody need a break or anything? You guys good?
Good.
Okay. All right. The with Silverheart's light and torches, you guys continue down the path until it actually reaches a landing that kind of widens out, and you actually see a what almost looks like a crumbling building, but it has a fence around it, kind of like not like a wooden fence, more like a metal security fence around it. And you notice that along the perimeter on the fence, there's these sharp metal spikes. And as you get closer to it, your light obviously sees this. And Killian, that's where you recognize that flash you saw.
Oh.
You're like, and you're like, oh, well, the light reflected off these metal spikes. So, which is what you happened to see a while ago.
Right.
But your hunter sense tells you this is probably what I saw
This
reflecting
is
earlier.
that flash.
Yep.
Shiny metal spikes.
Yep.
For a minute, I thought you were going to tell me they were like heads.
No.
Oh, metal. Literally.
and you see there is a gate to get into this area.
Bloody hardcore.
And beyond the gate on the building, you see this sign that says Thorson's Mercantile, and it's kind of a crumbling old wooden sign, but there is a light on inside the building. There's a couple windows, and you do see some light shining out of one of the windows. But there's this ominous fence here. The fence, you can see in spots, does have some slime on it, which you would determine is, hey, probably those centipedes tried to get in there and either got cut on this fence, but this fence seems to be able to keep things out.
This is a weird place to set up shop.
And the gate is closed.
Oh, okay.
Does it have a close sign on it?
No.
No.
All right, let's check the gate, see if it's locked.
Yeah. All right. Walk over to the gate. Sure.
It's locked.
Well, I could unlock it.
You could, yes.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Do
I
it.
believe that's tricks of the trade.
Yeah, lo and behold, everybody stand back and watch your master at work. 10 plus 2.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, 12. Okay. You
King Freddy doesn't want me to level up.
Right.
you pick it with ease, and open it up, and it opens up with kind of a slight creak. And you now have the gate open, and there is a path up to this building.
So, who wants to go first? Should I? Because, like, this is the moneymaker and the pacifier and the spokesperson of the group, you know?
Go ahead.
So what you're saying is you don't want to take another in the face.
I mean, my face is the moneymaker. But, I mean, I am the conversationalist. I am willing to take one for the team and go first.
Nah, I'll scout ahead. Go check it out. Go peek through the windows.
Just so long as there's no math involved.
Yeah, you know, we gotta watch out for that math muffin.
You just stand there and look pretty.
Oh, you think I'm pretty?
Okay, so you're gonna somebody's gonna go up to look in the windows.
Yeah, I'll go up and look through the window.
Okay, you look in, and it looks like a pretty standard store from what you've seen in villages. You hear the heavy thump of boots as it sounds like somebody's walking towards the front door.
All right, I'm gonna go to the front door and knock then.
Okay.
And I'll call back. Sounds like somebody's home.
Okay.
Good to know.
Door opens with a creak, and there is an elderly dwarf standing there. He has kind of the standard long dwarf beard. He is wearing some sort of like hunting cap or something. It's not quite like a cowboy hat, but it's something that Killian might recognize as like maybe like a big game hunter.
Yeah.
And he's dressed in like overalls and some grease on it and stuff. And he says, "My word, travelers, I haven't had anybody in ages."
Yeah, that's great. You got a restroom we could use? I got centipede guts all over my boots.
Same.
And he's like, Sure, come on in. But wipe your feet on the mat if you don't mind."
I'm just gonna take these off.
And he looks out at Sparrow. He says, "Since you opened my gate, would you mind closing it so none of those things get in?"
Oh, yeah, sure. How did you know I opened the gate?
He's like, "Well, I see the four of you standing here and the gate was locked, so somebody opened it."
But why do you assume it was me?
"Because these two are standing here and you're over there and you're the closest, so could you close my gate?"
He's intelligent.
Better keep an eye on this one.
Too many 6 clues rattling around in his brain, and I lock it, and I start walking in.
Yep. And he has like an area where you can get cleaned up, almost like a shower kind of area. He sells mostly traveling gear, some weapons, but yeah, you see he tries to keep the place clean, but you can see it probably hasn't had a lot of customers lately. So he's very surprised, just kind of starts asking you questions like, "So what exactly brought you down the trail? Not many people come down this way."
Adventure.
That's what they say. I don't get a lot of them coming back this way. That's the only problem. So I only get customers on one way.
Nobody ever comes back?
Very few.
What about the few who do?
They usually don't stop and talk a lot. They usually seem to be wanting to get the hell out of here as soon as they can.
It's the centipedes, isn't it?
Oh, there's them, and there's a lot worse down there. But if you get down there, there are some wonderful examples of, and he starts to go into this like full botany dissertation about these kinds of fruits and vegetables and different kind of trees and things you can find. He's like, and there's a lot of species of mushrooms, obviously growing in the dark, and they says, but a lot of people aren't seem to be looking for that. They don't have as much interest in science and as they do in gold. And there's the fools who who try to go to the kingdom.
Oh, the Dead Kingdom. Yeah, we met some lady up in a cave. She said not to go down.
It's
A
just
dead lady.
it's like
Yep.
I mean, he's like it's literally a ghost town down there.
That's what we had.
He's like I'd advise you to not go there, but I haven't been effective in convincing people not to go down there.
Hmm.
And he sees Helga's arms are
Yeah.
bandaged, and he says,
Yeah.
I might have something for that.
That'd be great. My feet are messed up too.
And he's kind of rummaging around in some bottles and some takes some stuff. He's like, let me clean that for you. And he
Go
gets
ahead.
some, like,
Mhm.
rubbing alcohol and burns like a mother, but
Wow.
Mhm.
cleans it. And you see the stuff that Sulfurheart had put on did help kind of slow down the infection.
Mhm.
Probably saved you a couple hit points.
Okay.
But when he cleans them out and puts some bandages on you, you're gonna get 2 hit points back.
All right.
If anybody else needs anything cleaned or treated, I think Sparrow had at least 1 damage, and I think
I've got
Killian
this
had
horrible wound.
Killian. I think has
He's got 4 damage.
4 damage. Yeah. So anyone who got bit, he can by the centipedes. He'll clean it out.
Yeah.
And so I would say you're going to get like half back. So I'd say Killian heals back. To Sparrow, you get the 1, but you're probably going to you might have a nasty scratch for a while.
I hope it doesn't scar.
So you get the hit point back.
Chicks dig scars.
But my sister doesn't. She'll be so mad. Ugh. He's just gonna constantly be like, oh my god.
Stop touching it. You're gonna make it worse.
He does have some dried meat and some mushrooms. That if Helga eats mushrooms, at least,
Yeah,
she at least get something
Yeah.
vegetarian.
Right. Mhm.
He says there are beasts down below that are edible. Some deer-like creatures that just somehow have just evolved and grown in the dark. Don't know if they were just a species that was there before the darkness. But he's been able to go down there and hunt and bring some things back. He'll tell you it's at least 3/4 of a mile still you have to go down until you reach the bottom. And that's where it just kind of opens up and almost becomes like a wild frontier kind of area. I mean, you got the walls of the canyon on all sides of you, and then from there there's lots to explore. And again, if you're foolish enough to try to go find the kingdom,
Nah.
just keep going further and you'll get there, or they'll find you first, is kind of what he says.
What do you mean they'll find us first?
Yeah, is there plenty of place to check out that doesn't involve this kingdom? Because we kind of promised we wouldn't go down the path.
Right.
But
I'm sure there's ruins there. I'm sure there's other things to explore. I don't tread too far. I usually track down what I need and I get out of there. So there might be other treasures down there left from other civilizations before everything died down there. And so he's like, I don't know. He's like, it's up to you though. He's like, I don't have a lot of room here. I have unfortunately no real guest rooms. He's like, but you're welcome. He has some like camping gear
Okay.
that he'll sell you at a discount.
All right.
He's like, I don't get a lot of business, so I can't really give away too much for free. But
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
But I haven't seen anyone in a while, so I don't mind giving you guys a healthy discount.
How much is the healthy discount?
Each bedroll, he's going to give it to you for 3 silver.
3 silver? Oh, we can do that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and they're clean. I mean, they're never been used, so And he can also give you. He has some additional wound cleaning materials, clean rags. He can sell that stuff to you as well.
Yeah, cool. I mean, I know that we supposedly have some coin, but I don't have.
You do. I don't remember how much you guys have.
I know how much coin I have.
I have no idea how much coin Helga
Exactly.
has. I don't know at all.
I think it's on.
I have a base
sheets,
17 plus the 60 gold we stole from the goblins.
That's true.
Oh right, yeah.
And that giant chest that burned the shit out of me.
I have a paltry sum comparatively to that, but I have 9 coins.
Okay.
Get your money gains up.
I don't have anything listed under coins at all.
Yeah, I don't see Helga. So
yeah,
I forgot to write any of that down.
I think Sparrow's been keeping track of the money. So
I purposely picked. I would have started with none, but it was an option for me as character creation. So
well,
that's from
we'll make
that's
sure
from
we
the old
start
boss's
keeping track
board.
of it forward. So, but we know Sparrow at least has enough to front for the group. So
I'm the financier.
Healing kits. I need some new boots because you said I did.
Yeah. Your boots are just ruined.
Right.
If
Probably
you want
mine are
to my
too.
place, you have to submit a request first and pitch it to me why you want the
You remember that conversation we had about how you didn't like my boots? Buy me some boots.
You know what? That is a great sales pitch. I'll allow it. Yeah. Who else needs anything?
I think my boots are probably ruined now too.
Okay.
All right. You know, Helga, you get a discount. You don't even gotta explain it. You're fine. I'll buy your boots.
Oh, that's nice.
So
Thank
for her,
you.
if you want a bed to sleep in, you're gonna have to pitch why I should buy it.
They're about boots are gonna be about 5 silver each.
You said that this dwarf has some weapon and armor lying around, yeah?
He does.
Does he have any cool daggers?
Not especially. More hunting knives. Nothing weighted for throwing. So
does it? Could I get the dwarf's ear and kind of look at one of the pieces of armor and just kind of inquire about it? Just like, oh,
yeah, he's never seen anything like you, but but he's willing to listen. So
this seems very well crafted. Is this a particular passion of yours, in addition to a business?
I don't make any of the armor myself. I'm just a wholesaler. When I get a chance to travel out and get more merchandise, I do. He's like, "This looks like a fine piece. Are you a warrior of sorts?"
No, but I don't like getting hit.
What are you looking for? Are you looking for?
I'm wondering if I could pat on some armor.
I got to look at your character. I think it has just a slash over armor, so I don't know if that means wear armor or
it was pretty clear that I don't start off with armor, but it's a little less clear if I'm able to acquire armor.
That's what I'm wondering. Because it just says like adventuring gear. I would allow you to get maybe some kind of cloth armor. Give you just like one level of armor, if that's fair.
Yeah, leather armor is
more than happy.
Yeah. So this is like cloth. So I'm gonna just put 1 armor on your character sheet.
Okay.
And actually, I should probably just get new copies from you guys after every game.
Yeah, I'll send
you guys are keeping track of the experience and all that. So, anybody else?
I'm probably good. Helga doesn't need
much.
much.
I've already got leather armor, so I'm good.
I'm gonna get them some stellar ass boots. They're gonna be rocking fresh kicks.
Do they light up every time I walk?
No. I know you don't. It leaves a pop print when you move. Just like a little doggy print. So every time you step somewhere, you just leave a little dog print somewhere.
Confuse people. I see. Boots of confusion.
Yeah.
Confusion. All right.
And
So you're able
are
to,
like the most badass Uggs.
if
Nice.
you want, because you've only spent about half the day to really fighting your way down here. So he says you can spend the night if you want to, or you can rest here for a while and then go whichever way you want. He's like, I appreciate the company, so whatever you guys want to do. You probably want some time to heal.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So roughly, if you guys spend the night, you're gonna heal everything back.
Okay, cool.
I'll let you guys heal that back.
Okay, cool.
That probably sounds like the better move than just charging straight out of here, continuing into the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not down that many hit points, but
Right.
A good
so
night.
I'd be happy to move on if you guys want to move on, but I like the logical, strategic choice of
Yeah.
spending the night here and doing a save point.
He tells you that the path down, it's about 3/4 of a mile from here, and it's still littered with creatures of all sorts. He's like, you just got to have your torch ready and just be ready for anything.
All right.
All right. So I guess
Okay.
we're gonna rest up.
I think that sounds like a capital
Yeah.
idea.
Exactly.
All right.
Sparrow's gonna go cuddle Helga.
I'm going to
All right.
go early.
All right.
All right, then I think this sounds like a good place to stop for the night.
So,
Literally.
She just has her arm outstretched, and he's literally like in this little ball right next to her, and he's like,
How's everybody feeling? Good?
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You know Helga's gonna start snoring as soon as she passes out. So. Yeah.
Well, I think it was a contest between her and Curly.
Probably.
to
Yeah.
see who snored louder.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for another fun episode.
Thank you.
We're doing 6 episodes this time, so
Yep.
we're a third of the way through. So.
Oh.
So we'll pick up again next week.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody who's been watching. Thanks again. Please be sure to give us a like to help that algorithm so people can find us, and subscribe if you can. And I don't want to jinx it, but everybody's been pretty good. Oh wait, or did she freeze up? Oh no.
Oh
no.
Why when you jinxed it?
I jinxed it. I was
What
just
a
gonna
time.
say. I was literally just gonna say.
Oh boy.
"No, I'm here. I'm still here. I stay. I'm going to stay. It will not take me yet."
I was literally just gonna say. I'm not gonna say a word.
Maybe fell in the
Oh,
chasm.
it took me.
Exactly.
It's
Tell 'em
taking
chasm.
me.
Okay. Let's
Guys,
go ahead and wrap
I'm
up.
raging against the dying light. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I think it's time to go.
Yeah.
Be sure to go check out Jen's podcast.
Oh yeah. Shattered Soulstone.
Shattered
It's
Souls.
yeah, it's about the Diablo series of games, mostly whatever the company's doing, and comes out every Saturday. ShatteredSoulstone.com.
Anybody Q got anything going on?
Not much. Nope. Just Mobius Worlds Publishing. Keep an eye on us. We do RPGs.
Jeff, anything?
There's a new Keith, there's a new Parallels of Paragons edition coming out somewhat soon, right? That's what you're
There's
working on?
a new
Yeah.
coming out from Mobius Worlds sometime soon. We're still working on getting the Kickstarter pulled together. It's in the Well of the Worlds is the setting. Microsoft is working on that.
Gotcha.
And then unaffiliated with Mobius Worlds Publishing, there is a new Parallels and Paragon setting that came out last month called Modern Gods, written by Sean Patrick Fannin, who is was one of the writers of the new edition of the Ultimate Edition of Parallels and Paragon. So
Cool.
I haven't checked it out yet, but it looks tasty. So.
Awesome. Vivi, anything going on?
Oh no. Oh wait, there. Yeah. Uh-oh.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Well, in the meantime, you can go check out my tags,
Ease of
my handle.
access. I'm doing this.
Oh man, I jinxed it. All right, next time I'm never gonna say anything about it. So okay.
Line.
I blame
let's
you.
let's wrap up before we lose anybody else. So good night, everyone, and we will see you again next week.
Thanks for watching, y'all.
Everybody.
Thanks, bye.